afternoon folks, and welcome to a midweek helping of Mr H's Hot Pot. Now today we've come to Crooke Village, where I'm doing a little bit of a spin-off video from my last video, which I'll put a link up here now for you. And in that one I went round the old mines, which is over in the Shevington, Standish Lower Ground area. And I told you a story about halfway through regarding a coal tub that was recovered from one of those mines, and it was brought to Crooke Village and it's now on display. Well, we've come to have a little look at it. I've found it. Now, when I've been walking on the canal in my previous videos, which is just at the back of me there, you can just pan past me, Mrs H, to show them. I've walked past it hundreds of times and never seen it because it's obscured by those trees. So I only knew about it because I was doing a little bit of research regarding the mines, which are just over there. Now, just quickly recalling the story, it was a group of friends that managed to find the coal tub. They only found the corner of it, and then they slowly excavated until they realised, wow, we've got a coal tub on our hands. The problem is, what do you do with a coal tub afterwards? Because I'm sure, Mrs H, if I brought a coal tub home, you wouldn't want it on display in the front garden, would you?
Certainly wouldn't.
Certainly wouldn't. So it's an amazing find. I think they may have found it with a metal detector. I'll put a link. I'll pin the link up at the bottom of the top of these comments, rather, underneath, so you can follow the story yourself. But we'll take a look at it now because it's quite impressive, and it's nice that it's been brought here, not too far away from where it was originally discovered. It's sort of come home. Right then, let's take a look at it, Mrs H. So here it is. It's in its own little compound. I don't think those rails are original. I don't think they've come from the pit. It actually came out of John Pit, this apparently, but online it states as it came out from Standish Drift Mine, so who knows. The thing is with those pits, as you'll have seen from the videos, there's like 3 pits in real close proximity, so it could have belonged to any one of them. Any one of them, really. I mean, it's looking a bit war-torn there, isn't it, Mrs H?
There's a few holes in it with rust.
That's probably why it got left in the first place, type of thing. Whether or not they was recovering these tubs and that, and using them in other mines or not, who knows, or whether it was the scrap man that was taking it, but I should imagine he wouldn't have been bothered what state they would have been in. So like I said, it is nice that it's a little bit of history, and they've managed to get it here and kept it in Wigan, because I suppose the only other place it could have gone is Astley Pit, which is over in Tilsley, and that's now like a mining museum. I think John Crompton, one of my viewers, has mentioned that it's a good place to go and view. It's somewhere I have promised myself I'd go at some point, but as yet we've never got round to it. We'll take a little look at it from the other side, and that should give us another view of this coal tub. Now, whether or not these was actually pushed by hand or not, I don't know, because there's like little handles on them. I say it's nice it being on display here in this village. It's quite a picturesque little village, Crooke Village, in itself, really. But yeah, that's the story of it, a group of friends. It's not normal, you see local things like this, you know, kept, is it?
No, it's not.
Yeah, they dug it out by hand, apparently, Mrs H.
I think I fancy doing that by hand.
Well, all they found was just one of these corners, you know, I think that may have been that one. And they just kept excavating and excavating until they realised what they'd got. I mean, they must have had an idea what it was, otherwise you wouldn't have kept digging, would you?
I don't know, you've kept digging at stuff and it's been some old rubbish.
Well, that's it, yeah. But apparently what they did, over in that pit, they just sort of buried stuff rather than actually salvaging it out. Now, whether or not they had like a deadline to get as much stuff out of the pit as they could and it had to be bulldozed by that time or not, I don't know, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff still in there underground. You know, I think they've found spade, you know, the spade heads and the pick heads and things like that. But yeah, it's a bit of an amazing find. Probably they'll never top that, those lads.
No, I don't think so.
Right then, folks, that's this coal tub. I just thought I'd come and show it you know, and it sort of ties in nicely to my other video. Why not check out this little series of mining heritage? I've been doing quite a few of these, haven't I, of late. Right then, folks, we're going to head back off, aren't we, Mrs H? Because we've had a little bit of inclement today, haven't we? A bit of rain.
Yeah.
But it doesn't cool anything down, does it? It just goes mad hot again afterwards.
Is it muggy?
Yeah. Right then, so from myself, from Mrs H, from the girls, from Crooke Village, it is. Bye-bye for now.